Hi, sir. After a very,
Hi.
very long time, it's a pleasure to have you here, and it's an honor to be speaking with you.
Thank you so much.
As a student, I've always admired you, and I really appreciate you have given me this opportunity at ELSACON.
Thank you. It's my honor.
No, sir, it's my honor. Could you just, for the audience, tell a little brief background about your ECMO journey and who are you? Where did you come from?
I'm Dr. Niranjan Panigrahi. I belong to Odisha. My journey started with I didn't have any plan to be ECMO specialist or to work in the field of ECMO. I will tell it's like a blessing in disguise. The previous hospital where I worked basically, so they made me work in the ECMO unit because people thought it is a difficult area to go there. Then I being the new in that area, so probably I didn't had any options, but I worked in the ECMO. Subsequently, when I came came to Apollo and got the opportunity, then I started working. So slowly, things changed. Our outcome improved. Patients improved, and I was so fortunate to get a beautiful team, beautiful support from the administration, management, and more so from the families. I can bet like the patients from this part of the country, they are so understanding, they are so supportive, the relatives especially. So whenever I come and talk to them, I always feel energized. So patient whether good or bad, so attendants are always supportive. So that made me to come and to stay in this area.
Very nice. So, if you could sum up ECMO's impact on modern medicine in one sentence, what would it be?
Well, it's a quiet hero which is not being properly evaluated. So it's like I always say it is a beautiful machine with a tremendous capacity to salvage so many sick patients, so many sick lives, provided you know when to use, where to use, and when exactly not to use. So that is more important. So otherwise, it is a beautiful machine.
Wonderful. Let's talk about our conference, ELSACON. What comes to your mind first the moment you hear me say ELSACON?
Well, this is a program which is very close to my heart. Since probably 2 to 3 years, we were planning this program, and I'm really happy with the entire team over here because of whom the conference is coming to a safe. Now the whole idea was like there were two purposes we wanted to solve. Now because at Apollo Jubilee and even other centers they keep on doing, so we wanted the success stories to come up and the public and the community to know basically like there is a service available which can be applied after ventilator. Imagine your loved one is on a ventilator and the treating team is not very sure because of whatever reason their recovery, and they are telling, look, after ventilator also things are not improving. So don't forget that is not the end of the story. There is still hope. If your patient is having certain conditions, then ECMO may be an option. So do evaluate. So nowadays information is there everywhere. They can search, they can inquire the nearby ECMO center wherever you are, either in Hyderabad or outside. So the purpose was to convey message, one thing. Second is there are so many doctors, potentially young people. Now I see compared to my generation versus like the next generation, I see young people are coming with a tremendous energy and a lot of enthusiasm. So I want them to come forward and them to trained in this skill. So let the young people get the skill. So I don't know if I require this service or I became or something happened to me. I hope let you people be trained so that it can be provided to me as well.
So, you want it to be reaching the right audience for the right purpose and well trained practitioners to come out.
Yes.
Okay. So, if you could name an ECMO machine after a movie character, which one would it be and why?
So there are quite a few movies they are on ECMO. I remember there is a series that is the Heart Surgeon. So there's a beautiful series. It's there in the Netflix basically. So very beautifully it is shown like how the entire team they salvages, they keep on using the ECMO left and right and they save. So one small example is like a 7-year small girl, she comes, she collapses on the floor basically. Immediately the team starts ECMO, they start ECPR basically, ECMO assisted CPR, and after 5 days they discharge the patient. So that is like a heart touching story I can tell.
Okay. All right. What sets ELSACON apart from other medical conferences? Why should I come to ELSACON? Or why do you want all of us to be a part of your journey at ELSACON?
Well, I can.
Is it because it's you?
I can talk hours together on this topic, like why ELSACON, how or why it is different basically. Unlike so many other medical conferences, so not to defame basically. ELSACON is the top-notch skill which should be acquired by the people or the people who will handle that machine. That is what. And they should know the complete 360 degree of the machine, the usage, the complications, and they should be in a stage to anticipate the problem. That's what I always want. So this conference we planned in such a way. Now if someone goes through the brochure of the conference, you will find we have kept starting from the basic understanding to the most advanced thing in the field of ECMO and extracorporeal circulation. And I always say, so isolated ECMO has a less meaning compared to the entire range of extracorporeal circulations. That is what is the crux of our program. We wanted to make the entire system under single roof. Now those whoever wants to come to conference, so they'll get the opportunity to attend all the high-end devices, so to get the skill in a 1 or 2 days.
All right. As the head of ECMO services at Apollo, what is the one principle you never compromise on?
Look, my teammate, they sometimes they tell me like I go non-negotiable in certain principles. One thing is, so our service starts when the other people say there is nothing to do or there is nothing more to do basically. One more thing is your patient on ECMO might be the sickest patient, not only in your hospital, not only in your city, it may be the sickest patient in your entire state or your entire country. You remember? Now, when the patient is sickest among your state, your level of service, level of the accuracy of the service and the timing, the communication, the teamwork must be augmented to meet the patient's requirement. So we are, if you ask me in which thing you never like compromise, I will tell ki in terms of the communication and the care, I will never I can use the word allow. Basically, I encourage my team not to like leave anything untried.
You should go for everything.
Yes.
Try everything.
Yes.
There could be a miracle.
Yes.
All right. So, how do you keep your team motivated while navigating the high stakes involved in ECMO?
Well, it's a difficult task definitely, but again, so I always say, now I give the example of the rides in the Wonderla or in some water ride. There are small rides and there are jumbo rides. Where do you get the satisfaction? Jumbo rides. Okay. When you send home to a sickest patient to whom 5 hospitals told will not survive, then you get the drive. And many people ask, look, 100,000 of patients recover and they go home. What is the specialty of your program? Now, I always say, you don't ask me that question. You ask that father, you ask that mother or sister whose 25, 30, 35 year son or brother, to whom so many hospitals, so many teams, they told hopeless. When the patient you are discharging, you see their eyes, you see their smiles, you will get your answer. So my patients are special because they are sickest. My team is special because they know how to take care of the sickest patient, and that is the reason my team's spirit is always high.
Very nice. So, can you share a case where ECMO truly felt like a life-saving miracle?
Uh, I can give a number of examples because every patient is a story basically. Starting from the time I get a call till they reach Apollo Jubilee, till the entire ECMO journey, and the way I discharge and they go, then if we celebrate his discharge. But one story, one patient issue I will like to tell. That was the 31st of night, previous year I believe. So
23.
2020, 22 December 31st night, though around 10:30, my family, me and my family, we were getting ready to go to for the community celebration.
New Year's Eve.
New Year Eve. So I get a call. A son calls for his father basically, and so I pick up the phone and I received. So the guy says, "Doctor, I am so and so, and my patient is on ventilator in this hospital, and the oxygen level is down. Now the doctors are telling that nothing can be done and ECMO is needed." And I tried in every other hospital. So because of the new year, people are not available, and can you try? I want my father at any cost to be alive. So for a second I thought 31st night, anyway my family is waiting, and of course it's not only me, my entire team, they will be celebrating somewhere.
So you had second thoughts.
Yeah, we thought, but I don't know what happened. I told, hold on, just give me 5 minutes. I'll find out, okay, if I can do something. Then to my surprise, so I called my team. So within 5 to 10 minutes, everyone, I didn't force anybody. So everyone were ready, and they were ready. Someone was 12 kilometers away in a hotel celebrating. So they all agreed to come. And we gathered, I believe, around 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I still remember, that is the first time I saw how Hyderabad looked like at night 2 o'clock on the on the first early morning. You will be surprised, the entire roads are blocked because of the police rule. At 12 o'clock they stop all the pub, and we were on the road with the patient, with two machines and the family in another car. So I still believe we managed to bring the patient to Jubilee Hills. So still that family, they admire, and in every Diwali they come to meet me and they bring sweets. So like this, there will be so many, but this is what one story I would like to share.
The moral and the message from the story that I get is our team is very dedicated, no second thoughts. They know patient comes first, and we can always celebrate New Year. But this New Year,
I like to add here. So anyway, we reached hospital around 4 o'clock. Then of course everybody were tired, and we celebrated the New Year the very next day. That was the first of Jan basically. So I told my team, look, New Year again will come next year. Okay, but this person will not wait for us. Okay, so now if we celebrate, let's celebrate next year with this guy. Okay, so that was the spirit basically.
It's very nice. I think that's why we would love to work with you all. It's
Thank
this
you.
motivation
Thank
and
you
inspiration.
So much. Thank you.
So let's quickly wrap up on the future of ECMO. If ECMO could level up in the next decade, what advancements would you like to see?
Well, there are three things here I would like to specifically tell. Any program, why in health sector, anywhere you go, to remain sustainable, three things are needed. It should be affordable. Till now, my heart beats when my patients sit in front of me and tell the bill. Now, we can't do because it's a premium service, so many things are needed. Still, I feel the cost should be contained and it should be affordable to the community. That is the first thing should be done. Second thing is outcome. Now, it may happen in few centers because of the experience, the outcome might have improved, but there are so many things to be done at the society level, at the community level, I understand. So the outcome must improve. And third is people's acceptance. Now I give these examples in terms of you take any electronic gadget, you take mobile, you take a television per se, you go back to 20-year back, hardly there may be few families who could afford a television.
Yes.
But now you see, there will be any family without a television. Why? Because it became cheaper, it became affordable, and it became acceptable for the community. Now I want these three things to happen with the ECMO service as well. Now probably that day is not far. So society is working, we are trying to do something. And one thing is, there are some Indian companies who are trying to venture. Till now we are depending on the consumable for the US market or the UK market basically. I still hope once the Indian players they come in, then the cost will be contained and that benefit definitely will go to our patients.
So that answers the next question, saying that ECMO could be as a commonplace as a ventilator in ICUs in the coming days.
Why age? I say it should come before ventilator.
Wonderful. Yes.
So it should be, ECMO should not be a celebrity program. Like anyone putting a central line, arterial line, I expect my resident, without calling me, they place a ECMO and next day morning they message me, sir, I have initiated ECMO. So I'm just waiting for that time to come.
Not so far, it will be there soon.
Yes.
With you as a teacher, definitely.
We are going to make it.
Okay. Now, ECMO can be intense. What's your go-to stress buster after a tough case?
This is a difficult question. So now the thing is, at any cross section of time, some patient will be an ECMO. Now we try to manage, of course, work and personal life, like time balance is very, very important. So in between we go for outing, like a team dinner basically, and sometimes we celebrate birthday and other celebrations. So try to manage. But the most important drive, I always tell this thing. Look, money is a drive definitely. But money cannot bring somebody from home at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock night to come and work.
Yes.
It can bring for few times, once, twice, 10 times. It cannot bring every time. So it is the patient satisfaction. It is the improvement and your satisfaction and your belongingness. Suppose my resident is not feeling that this is his patient, the recovery is his credit. If he is not feeling that his personal thing, then I cannot make him come from home at 3 o'clock and work. Money is, yes, something, but obviously it's not the entire answer.
Okay. So if you had one message for young critical care specialists attending ELSACON, what would it be?
Well, this is my standard line basically. I tell people, there are if we divide like this, one is the young and the entering generation, second is the people like me in the middle age, of course with some few gray hair I may consider in the later part also, and the last is the group who is going to exit from the service area. It was not required for people who are right now in the exit phase. It is plus or minus to the middle age group right now, whoever is in practicing.
Who have some experience into this field.
Yes, but for the younger generation who will practice maybe in 2030, 35, 40, 45, ECMO is not an option. You have to know ECMO, because over time, such a beautiful service, it's going to be popularized. It will be, time is coming when hospitals may not have ventilator, but definitely they'll have ECMO. And without a skill, so you will remain backward. Okay, that's what is my message. Everyone should come forward and everyone should learn this skill basically.
And finally, what do you hope the legacy of ELSACON will be in the medical community?
Well, I strongly believe and I am very certain that the whole purpose of ELSACON is to basically three purposes what we planned. One is to uplift the skill of young budding doctors, and very meticulously we have planned the program that we are going to do that thing. Second thing is, look, knowledge and skill is not sufficient. It's not enough without a proper team or proper communication or collaboration. So we are getting all the global experts here. We have internationally acclaimed, they are very well renowned people from outside the country who are coming. So you will get the opportunity to get associated with them. And third thing is like remain aware. You need to remain aware across the world what's going and what all new new developments are coming. In case in medical science, basically with every decade things change. I always say ki the dose, the medicine, the genetics, the population, they keep on changing. Now the medicine what is written in book is on the people who were already dead. Now you cannot practice same medicine, same thing to your future generation. That is the reason medicine keep on changing, evidences keep on changing, therapies and all new modalities keep on changing. It's a clear message for the younger generation that you need to remain updated in whichever specialty you may be. I'm talking about critical care and the ECMO services basically. But in every area of medicine, the young generation must not be limited to the textbook. Again, I'm telling textbooks are written on the information on the basis of people who are already dead. Okay, that may not be exactly, you cannot extrapolate. Some extent it's okay, but you cannot completely extrapolate those data and keep practicing for another 30-40 years. No. Population changes, genetic changes, treatment changes, medicine changes, and effect of medicine on the population will 100% will change. So you have to remain updated with your science.
One last question: calm wisdom or epic pep talk?
People don't consider me a calm person. Anyway, I
all these days that I've been working with you, I find you very calm and motivating because I am always on the edge, and you are there and you can calm me down.
Well, in medical science, every specialty is special basically. So not to underestimate anything. Means I mean to say a doctor treating a skin lesion and sending home a patient also might be getting that satisfaction compared to what we are doing. So now what I mean to say, the kind of patient we deal is very, very, very special from every other specialty. Again, we are dealing with the sickest patient in your city. So your team must be on the go. It cannot happen that I'll write some diagnosis and tomorrow morning I'll come and see. No, by tomorrow morning your patient only will not be there. Okay. That is the reason in critical care every hour matters. In my patient every minute matters.
Time is of essence.
Time is of essence.
So all the best for ELSACON, and it's a pleasure to be working with you, and thank you for this. Thank you so much.
I'm really thankful to get the entire team here. Okay, so see you all again. I welcome you all to ELSACON, and we hope like you come over here, uplift your skills and utilize these skills and other things for the betterment of the community, for the people, and for our patients. And that is what is the purpose of a doctor's life basically. Okay. See you all in the ELSACON.
Thank you.
Thank you.